Today we're going to make a video about grouting a shower.
This? What was it doing?
Say that thing you said.
I love Cody during tourist season.
I just love Cody during tourist season. Alright guys, welcome to the job site here. Here's the bathroom. There's the marble mosaic we put on the floor. Here's the shower. Just some subway tile. Marble hexagon with the brass jolly trim on the curb. There's the niche with all the mitered edges. If you guys watched the last video that I posted, you saw how we make those miters. Alright, so stay tuned. We'll show you guys how we grout. When we grout, the first thing we like to do is prep our grout joints. So you can see stuff like this. We don't want that showing through. We're using a white grout and we used a white thin set, but this white is not necessarily the same shade of white as our white grout. This tile is very fragile, so you can chip it. If you run this blade into that tile too hard, you can very easily chip it. Also, if you run that blade too hard across that edge, you can flake the glaze off right on that edge. Speaking of flakes.
Rude!
That was rude.
Dog.
I apologize, that was rude. Cameron's not a flake. He's the opposite of a flake. What's the opposite of a flake?
A stud.
Oh,
Got it.
Stud is the opposite of a flake? Okay. Anyways, so what I was saying is we take this blade and just run it along the side like that. And we found that it works very well to prep the subway tile. This is a Milwaukee fastback razor knife. And of all the folding razor knives, we've found this one by far to be the most durable. In other ones, this blade will tend to slip out, and that button right there that releases the blade will wear out very fast. And this one's got a nice big handle on it compared to a lot of the other folding knives. Milwaukee is not a sponsor. Oh, it's recording now.
How's that thickness?
Oh, it's good. It's Grout. It's Grout. Sponge time. Alright, this grout is rapid curing, so I get about 12 square feet, maybe 9 square feet, and I'm going to start wiping it down. The subway tile is going to pull the moisture out really fast, so we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Hello? Alright, thank you. Yep, bye. Those others were just too rough. They were pitting it out, as you saw.
Or just go with a good one.
Just go with the good one. The crap is going to make more work for us. Did you pull those crappy ones out of the red truck or out of the garage?
I pulled one out of the garage and one out of the red truck.
It's kicking in the bucket on us and we can't figure out why. The last time we mixed it with our drill on a kind of a medium to low speed for about 3 minutes, like it says on the bag, maybe a little more. We let it slake. Alright, so we let it rest for 30 seconds to a minute, I think is what the bag called for. And then we hit it again with the drill for another 30 seconds. So we've mixed according to what the manufacturer wants, put it on the wall, and there's this spot where if it's too wet, it pulls out of the joints too much and it looks like crap. But if you let it go for too long, well, I'll just turn it around and show you. Go for too long, and you see this joint right here. Look at how dried out this is. We're shaping it with this tool, which actually is working pretty good. It's not ideal. Let me change hands here. It's not ideal, but it shapes the grout joint pretty good. And then we just hit it with the sponge and clean it up. So that's working for us at this point, but I'm not happy with the experience so far. We'll get it looking right. We're not going to leave it looking bad, but I don't think this is how it's intended to be used. And that's blah 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 blah. This is where I edit out because I forgot what I was gonna say. Blah 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 blah. The Ultracolor Plus was just drying way too fast on that subway tile. So that's how grouting is not supposed to go. This one hopefully will show you guys how it's supposed to go. Look at the backdrop here. We'll be using Flexcolor CQ. Alright, this is grouting up a whole lot better. See, there's an area. It's a really rough textured tile, so it's not squeegeeing off very good, but it's coming off good. It's shaping well. The grout joints look very clean, very full. And this is Flexcolor CQ. This is a hard porcelain tile, so it's not pulling the moisture out too fast.
This conversation was supposed to be the close to this video, but we forgot to turn the microphone on. I tried overdubbing us talking in a comedic fashion, but realized my editing skills were severely lacking to do that in a way that was even remotely efficient or remotely funny. So instead, I'll just try and recap what we were talking about here. Essentially, the second half of the day was much easier than the first half of the day. The Flexcolor CQ by Mapei with the porcelain tile was a whole lot easier to work with than the Ultracolor Plus FA by Mapei with the porous subway tile. Typically, we're big fans of the FA grout by Mapei, but we discovered with the subway tile, it pulls the moisture out just too fast to either A, keep up with it before it gets too hard, or B, if we try and wipe it down quicker before it really has a chance to set up in the grout joints, it was just leaving the grout joints really pitted and dug out and looking just super sloppy. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.